So you try and coach this athlete out of it. So from here you say pull the bar back over your shoulder blades, and again they go to this. Now what is tight? What is weak? What's tight? Overactive? What's weak? Underactive? Okay, the answers to this are the same as the answers for this. Because this here, this breaking of the lumbar spine, is a reaction to you telling them to pull the bar back and go into this position. Because that weight is still pressed forward, really, relative to my torso. That weight is still pressed forward. But they're just using this because, but the coach said to bring it back over my shoulder blades. Now it is cool. And you're starting to load up and jam up your facets, etc., and your lower back. Okay? So that hyperextension of the lumbar spine going into this position, the first thing we need to do is say, well, is this a problem with the shoulders? Probably, in most cases, they don't have the flexion through the shoulder to allow them to get into that position. Who hyperextended their lumbar spine? So who's got lower back hyperextended as they did this? Okay, so if you guys have got that and you're actually physically able to get into position, so that would tell us that the shoulder is not the problem, yeah? They have fine shoulder flexibility here, and they go into this position. And you'll see a lot of girls press into this sort of position. Yeah, it's a pretty common thing. They sort of stick their hips out at the back. That's their overhead locked position there. But they have heaps of shoulder flexibility. That's not the issue. So now we can go and you guys can answer the question, now, what is causing that? What causes that there? What's weak? I would say two main things. If I'm in an anterior tilted position here, the rib cage is lifting, I would need to lock the ribs down. What muscles would be used there? Your abs. And I'd need to tuck my pelvis under. What muscles are going to be used there? My glutes. Okay? So someone who's good position overhead, but like this, they're weak through their glutes and through their abs. Those are the two things that you need to cue. Ribs down, pelvis tucked under.